Hey everybody, how you doing? You're not seeing double, but you might be seeing dual. That little teaser would have been so much better if I had had two pictures of myself up there. Double, dual, any case. Hi everybody, I'm David, your Torah tech guy, and I'm here to share, as always, to share with you great tech for your great Torah. And today I want to talk with you about dual monitors in Zoom. Now, I've already talked about dual monitors in general, that I think it's incredibly helpful to have two monitors, one on which you can put your content that you're sharing, and the other on which you can have your Zoom window. The problem is that in Zoom, when you screen share, everyone disappears, right? Very often, your participant grid disappears unless you have dual monitors turned on in Zoom. So let's take a look at the support page that Zoom offers. So it says here, let's see if I can zoom in for you a little bit. So the dual monitor display feature allows the video layout and screen share content to be placed on two separate monitors or screens. Now here's the key. You don't actually, I think, have to have two monitors for this to work. I'm going to show it to you on one monitor. It's going to work perfectly. You do need the desktop client, so you can't do this on a Chromebook. And you can't do it if you're just using Zoom for the web. You need a Core i5 or higher. When you get your computer, it could have lots of different types of CPUs. Most often, if you have an Intel-based computer, you'll have an i3, an i5, an i7, or an i9. You need at least i5 or more. This absolutely works with the M1 chip in the new Mac computers. So let's jump into how to get this set up. So I actually have a Zoom meeting open here, but before we get into that, let's just take a look at my settings. I'm just going to click on the settings button in the top right here. And the very first thing that comes up right up there at the top is dual monitors. You check that, and then you will see when you start a Zoom meeting, two monitors. So this is my main monitor right here. This is where I have all my participants. Right now it's just me on an iPad over here and my buddy Techi over there. And then you'll have another window which is sort of your active speaker, your active window. This is where whoever is either spotlighted or they're actively speaking, or if you're sharing content, this is where that will show up. Right? So let's try it. Let's share some content and see what happens. Now, I have a few different monitors hooked up here, so things for me are going to jump around, but they won't for you. If you just have two monitors, they're next to each other, or if you're doing this on one monitor, everything will stay in place. But let's do a screen share. All right, so now I'm screen sharing. Now let's see what's happened here. I'm going to pull this back over here. So now you can see this is my screen share. Now I'm sharing this screen, so it's not really working beautifully, but this is my screen share right here. And then here I still have a window with all of my participants. So I don't have to lose my participant window when I'm screen sharing. Now, if you do have two monitors, you put this on one monitor over here, right? You have your screen share on this other monitor, and you're good to go. You can see your content, you can see your participants. If you just have one monitor, what you can do is just put them side by side so that you can keep an eye on your participants. Maybe don't share your whole desktop. Let me actually see if I can change what I'm sharing here. I'm going to stop my share. So you're going to let me choose what I want to share. Advanced share. No, I don't want that. I want to share. See, I have this set up so that it automatically shares, but I don't want it to automatically share everything. Oh, new share. Sorry, there it is. Okay. So let me just share a whiteboard and see what happens. Okay. So this will work better. All right. So now you can see here's my whiteboard, right? And I have another window here with my participants. So I can put these side by side. I can draw on my whiteboard, and I can still see all of my participants right over here. When I stop sharing, the participants window stays there, and I still have this active speaker window. And remember, mine are jumping all over the place because I have multiple monitors attached. But if you're just using 2 or even 1, this will work beautifully. Now, why is this so important? Well, it's so important because I am absolutely convinced that whatever you're sharing in a screen share or if you're doing a whiteboard or whatever it is, it's magical, it's wonderful, it's fantastic. But the only thing more important is you. The only thing more important is your face, is your presence, are your eyes, seeing your participants, being able to see their eyes, being able to interact with them, to respond to them. So using dual monitors allows you, even when you're sharing content, to always keep an eye on the gallery. Now, I will use dual monitors even when I'm not sharing content. So I will almost always have my active speaker window available so I can sort of see who is everyone else seeing right now, right? This is the active speaker. So what is everyone else's view? And I also keep my grid view so that I can keep an eye on everybody at the same time. So using dual monitors is a really, really simple and fantastic way to allow you to stay engaged with your participants, whether you're leading a service, whether you're teaching, whatever it is. Hey, you want to learn some more tips about how to keep your students, your learners, your congregants engaged in this digital space? Then do me a favor. Oh, I disappeared. Hi. Do me a favor. Join me this Friday for another episode of Unmute. Last Friday, we were with Sarah Wilkenfeld from Safaria. It was such a wonderful conversation. This week, we're with Rabbi Charlie Savador, who is a recent award winner. We'll talk about that on Friday also. I do hope that you'll join me for that. And by the way, I also want to let you know about something very, very exciting that's coming up at the end of June, and that is the Torah Tech Summit. I'm putting together our Torah Tech Summit. It's a full day event, Sunday, June 27th, where we're going to teach you how to plan with purpose and create with confidence. We have some amazing thought leaders and technology experts coming to teach, to engage with us, to answer our questions, to network and tech work. It really is going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. You can learn more about that at TorahTechGuy.com/summit, and you can learn more about all of the different things that the Torah Tech Guy has to offer at TorahTechGuy.com, including my Zoom training that's starting in just 2 days on Thursdays. I'd like to welcome you to all of this training. All of this is to help you share your fantastic Torah, and one small way to do that is to use the dual monitor feature in Zoom. I hope this was helpful. I'm glad that I got to see you here today, and I hope I see you next time on Torah Tech Tips. Bye, everybody.